Well, for this instance, Jason would probably just stay in the town and catch up with you guys in a bit. So then, yeah, to go back into things, if you guys are going that route, which it sounds like you're in for, um, there is someone in town who's willing. Um, they would cost. They're asking for 9 gold pieces per day. Yeah. So altogether, that'd be 18 gold between the two of you. I forgot you had those. Um, keep in mind though that if you guys do take a long rest, that is a lot of time. A long rest isn't necessarily a day, but you're gonna spend a portion of the day doing stuff to get tired enough to take 8 hours off. I'll assume this is the next day after getting the dwarf that I forgot the name of back to town. Rundrar? Rundrin? Yeah, the guy that you guys got out of it last time when Jason just continuously failed to make it up the cliff. Yeah, so, those things happened. What was his name? Noondro. That was his name. You guys got Noondro back to town. Yeah, so just standard human. We'll say his name is Belthar. Belthar. I mean, the guy looks like he's definitely had his experience, but he's gotten a little bit beyond that. So he's put on a little bit of weight over the years, ever since being a soldier or whatever it is that he did do that has gotten him his experiences. Definitely a few scars, maybe the edges of starting to go gray. Says it's a hobby. Yeah. What? What are we saying, Quinn? That's fine. You guys are paying me. I'll just turn off his night vision. He does not have that. Yep, controlled by players. There we go. Yeah, so after, what is that, like half a day's travel, you make it back to Wave Echo Cave and get inside. Everything looks as you previously left it. Got me on that one. Anyway. Ah. Done it once or twice. You can do acrobatics if you want, or athletics. Oh gosh, what are you guys looking to beat? What if I told you it's a 15? So the two of us failed. Now we both take a single point of bludgeoning damage. Yeah, just Balthar's going down first, and then Scribs starts up behind him before he gets to the bottom and slips, and they both You could have at least waited. What? What's a gazelle? You should be at full. Both of you. Oh, good. Problems are off the bat. Okay, more problems. So, I'm new to down here. Which way are we going? Uh, um, I, okay, and what's over there? Okay. So you guys walk through back where you came before? That is the one that you guys left here last time. So yes, it is still alive. Five, six. Is way behind you. So if somebody wants to roll me a d20, I think it is for this room. Just, when we backtrack to places. Ah. Excellent. Can somebody give me a d12? And lastly, I'm gonna need a d4. I love every moment of this. So, as you enter this room, 4 ghouls look up from a body that they are ravaging. And I'm gonna need initiative. You didn't mention the undead. Just a second while we get set up. There he goes. Damn. Come on. 2. Stupid thing. Controlling this crap. Bing bong. So they will apparently not go very quickly. And wow, Belthar goes really fast. Wows. As he looks over him, and just remember, ghouls are immune to poison. Yeah, but with the magic user, they also can't be charmed. Quinn, what you getting? Oh, no. Just, if you highlight your token, it should automatically add you to the thingamahoots. Add turn. There we go. 6. And descending. Alright. So, Belthar going first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to just rush on up and give him the good ol'... No, probably should have stuck with the heavy crossbow. He is going to use a 2-handed longsword. Just misses. How unfortunate. As he rushes up and he goes for the swing with the longsword, and the ghoul just manages to get out of the way. Snarls back at him. But wait. Okay. That hits. I do not see it. You said 6? It's weird. Yeah, you hear a slight crack as it hits. All right. Oh, he makes 2 longsword attacks. I need to catch up with on his second one. Oh. Oh, buddy, he hit that one for a lot. Yeah, that was the... That one is gravely injured. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Scribs. Okay, roll strike. That's a hit. That is definitely a hit. Yeah, as the bolt flies between the two of them and strikes the ghoul dead on in the face, the hairs about its facial area, to use the same word twice, char away. The skin crackles a little bit. More snarling. Alright, now the fun part, their turn. So to get vengeance on the guy that really hurt him, he's gonna just shimmy on over here. And what do they get to do? Cool. Alright. It is going to swing upon him with the claws. Oh. Did it what? It did not leave your melee range. Yeah, no, he's still there. With his White Walker eyes. Yeah, so he goes to slash against him with the claws, but he manages to impose the longsword in the way and knock those aside. The one that Quinn just fire-bolted is going to swing upon Yuba Way. Ow. Does a 21 beat your AC? Cool. Take 8 slashing, and I need a Constitution save. I'm sad to say you are paralyzed for 1 minute. Yeah, that is not gonna be good. So then the other one moves up and takes a bite, which succeeds for 20 piercing. Or no. Yeah. 20 piercing. Ow. This guy's gonna get behind him and claw attack, which does hit for 8. He saves on the con, so he has taken 8, I believe. Okay. Well, then we move on to him again. So, surrounded on either side. Oh, that one would have had a advantage. Good to know. He is going to take a strike at the one that is standing in front of him that is very much injured. Belthar misses that attack. Swings again. Succeeds, manages to take off the head of this one. So his first attack goes by, gets brushed aside, then he comes back up with just like an upward slash that takes it all the way across and takes the head of the creature off. And then after Belthar, we move on to Bowe, who is paralyzed. Doesn't say you get to make a save. Oh, the target may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, and in the effect on a success. So you don't get to do anything, but you do get to make a save. You're gonna want to roll a 10 or above. Yeah. Unfortunately. And so then that moves on to Scribs. Since they're already there, it'll be on the start of their turn, which is next. Let me look at that. You use a spell? What? A 5-foot cube. Just like this. So that would be both creatures. I guess I think I have that right. Okay, so then... Yep. So then we move on to the ghouls. Both of them take... Wow, did that seriously? Oh, because A1 and... Well, A1 and then another one was rolled. But no! So he takes 6. And then the other one takes 8. Okay. They are both decently injured as a lot of spinning daggers appear in that area around them, just slashing them all apart. Goodbuddy's gonna move over here and swing upon Scribs. However, he misses horribly. You are able to flick, dash, dive, whatever it is that you do to avoid being hit by the claws of the ghoul. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want to do. However, this one here in front of Bowe is going to take his attack against Belthar, who is able to avoid his attacks as well, getting the sword in the way to make it hard to hit. Where would he go? Guess he'll just move here. He'll take his hit as well against Belthar. He manages to succeed and get that slash in there as much as he's able to try to get the sword in the way. It just doesn't work out. And Belthar is also paralyzed for 1 minute. Going to end their turn, but Belthar takes 6 slashing damage. We move on to Belthar's turn. He can't do anything but make his save, which he succeeds. He's no longer paralyzed. His turn is over. It is Boway. There you go. You are no longer paralyzed. However, your turn is over. Scribs. Well, he rolled. This is what makes ghouls dangerous. He's also very much injured. Took a lot of bite damage. Shocking Grasp and run into the water. You sure? Shocking Grasp, you can get away without taking a attack of opportunity. It's not as much damage as a Firebolt, but it doesn't allow him to take reactions. I think you had it prepared. I don't see it though. It should be... maybe you don't. Shame. It's good for that specifically when you get into punchy situations as a wizard. Because you are squishy. Then yeah, you could magic missile him. You've got a full stock of 7 charges you could use. 1 charge, 2 charge. 1 charge? Okay, roll 2 more times. And are they all hitting the one directly in front of you, or are you splitting it up any? Okay, so he takes 9. 9 force damage as you hold the wand in front of yourself and utter the command word. 3 blue glowing darts fly out from it and bash into the ghoul from different directions. It is their turn, unless you're moving anywhere. No? Okay. They would. Alrighty. He is going to strike at Scribs. Believe a 16 hits. Okay. Well, you're going to take 9 slashing, and I need you to make a con save. I can edit your damage. You are paralyzed. The other one is going to take his advantage swings at Belthar for an unnatural 20. Belthar's going to take 5 more slashing, and... oh, he is gripped by paralysis once again. Stuck in position, you can see him struggling to make an attack. The one standing behind Boway is going to attempt a bite, not noticing that... oh, does a 9 beat your AC? Alright. Yeah, as he attempts to bite, not noticing that the paralysis has worn off on you. It will go on to Belthar's turn. He manages to break the paralysis. Bolin. Go for it. Okay. That hits. Well, you definitely hear a lot of cracking and breaking, but it does seem to be standing as well. Yeah, that does not hit. What a time for a 2 to show up. Scribs. It is your go. Okay. Roll strike. That's a nat 1. That does not hit. It knocks your hand aside and the bolt goes straight into the water. Anything else? Okay. Where to? Alright, as you leave his range, he's going to make a swipe with his claws. What's your AC? 10. He manages to get a hit. You'll take 5, which I can drop on here for you. And I'll need you to make the con save again. To see if the paralysis grips you. It's not. You are resolute in getting away. All right. So getting into their turns. The one at the bottom here next to Boe is going to slash with his claws again, noticing that nope, a 10 does not beat your AC. You're what, a 12? 16. 16. Yeah, as you are able to treat him like a training dummy and just get all those blocks in there. The one above you will take his shot as well. Getting only a 6, he does not succeed. And the one that Quinn just ran away from is going to make his attempts against Belthar, and he also does not succeed. It is just a flurry of attacks and blocks going on in this area. Moving on to Belthar. He will strike against the one that just attacked him. Two-handed with his longsword. Wow. A deep, savage gash appears across the ghoul. Very much winding it, knocking it to the ground, however, it does begin to rise back up. Not completely dead. He then... Nope. Steps forward as though he's going to stab it through its heart and take it out, but just misses entirely. And clangs against the rock and drops his sword. Boe. Damn it, I hate when I do that. Same one? Alright. As you step forward and throw the elbow upon it, you hear a huge crunch as ichor just rushes from all of its open orifices and its face caves in. Alright, 20 to hit. 5 bludgeoning. Not as much happens, but you definitely hear the crack of your strike hitting. Sure, just sound like that guy from Orgasmo. Forgot the character's name. Scribs. There are only 2 ghouls left, and neither of them looks in good condition. Alright, roll a strike. Neither of them has resale value. That is a hit, and just... It's that new Scorpion finisher where the fire just goes through their chest and everything drops down into the hole. It just burns through him and just all the organs start spilling out and it falls to the ground as it was, continuing to try to get up. That'll be the end of him. Anything else? Alrighty. Though in a desperate situation, the undead are hungry. And so this last ghoul is going to strike out with his claws against Bowe. Once again, not succeeding on a 9. As you are just able to interpose your fists. And then quickly drawing and slashing with a short sword just to get things done. That does hit, but not for enough. Oh. Well, geez, if only I'd have known that, he could have done so much more. He is able to make 2 slashes with his short sword to take things out. As then, in pieces, the ghoul is left upon the floor. I like how just abruptly the music ends. Done. Are you going to release your spell over here, Gwen? Alright, and then the spinning daggers fade out of existence. Purplish smoke left behind that quickly fades away. Okay. Well, that was certainly interesting. Are you doing okay there? Yeah, let's... Should we take a second and catch a breath before we move on? You did. Yeah, the one bit you for 20. Oh, okay. Well, we will call it adrenaline. As Bowe then collapses to the ground at 0 HP. Like, dead? No, not even. Yeah. I mean, it was quite the bite. He'll be fine. He will definitely be okay. So yeah, whatever healing you want to spend on Bowe. Hmm? Ah, yes. I mean, you could healing word him back up and then take the short rest and he can spend whatever hit dice he has. Um, however you guys decide you want to do that, I am going to take a step away for a second. I walked back out on the wrong story. Sounds like the days of my youth. Awesome. You're at 13 of 28. Did you roll any hit dice? Depends. If you're rolling for your cleric, I believe cleric is a D8. If you're rolling for your wizard, wizard is a D6. You have a single D8. So heal 7. You're at 20 of 28. Which means you can use Arcane Recovery, but you didn't spend any wizard spells. You spent cleric spell. Oh, okay. Well, oh yeah, you're Cloud of Daggers, so you can gain back that spell slot. I bet. It would me too. Short rest should be at the very, very top. I have it open, but I usually have your guys' characters open so I can reference whatever I need to from it. I mean, I can share it, but it's not gonna help anything. Here, I'll close your character. You refresh your page or whatever, or back out and go back in and see if that helps. As far as I know, I should not have control of your character. Alrighty. Cool. But we fixed it. If you're having issues with D&D Beyond and Beyond 20, you can just turn off 3D dice and you should be fine. All right, which way do you want to go? You guys took the river last time. You didn't use the stairs at all. Ugh, great. No, yeah, everything's fine in this area. Actually, this way. Well, the one guy went. The one went around the corner here. Boop. Alrighty. Well, let me. Does it describe anything? Yeah, I'm trying to see if it describes it. Which it doesn't really seem to do so. There are two large doors in front of you that are very ornately decorated. It definitely looks as though you've stumbled upon a temple of some sort that is deep within these mines. There is dwarven runes and iconography upon it. If anybody's proficient in history. Belthar's not. Nat 20. You can both know this is definitely a temple of Dumathoin, who is a dwarven god. Come on. Dumathoin, the patron of the shield dwarfs and the dwarven deity of mining and underground exploration, and was also known as the keeper of secrets under the mountain. He was also the protector of the dwarven dead. His holy symbol was a cut faceted gem inside a mountain, which is depicted upon the door itself. No, there's just a thing that looks like this. I can't paste that there. Does not appear to be. What's a boss? Oh, isn't that technically what you guys are to me? Ciao. 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls inside the hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated upon a throne. A mighty stone warhammer across his lap. 6 large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. I guess now that you pointed out. Perception or investigation, depending on how you're going about it. Yep. That would be a perception. Pioneer's game, shut up. I'll get to you later. Yes, Quinn? It's a giant stone hammer. That is attached to the statue itself. Let me go back and get that description. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. They're gonna walk into range of Mage Hand to try to steal emeralds from a statue of a dwarven god. Well, Mage Hand is 30 feet, So let's see, this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 feet away from you. So what's the plan, guys? One moment. That is a thing. Really? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Cool. Also good. And I don't need to bother with you. Okie smokies. Nothing. Yeah, so going in, there is the statue that is now like 50 feet away. Belthar draws both his swords. While. Good long while. Quite a while. Still gotta distill and all that stuff. Let me... Okay. As you are here... Excellent, excellent. Boom. What are you talking about? So I I need... Yeah, you are all caught in web as these 3 giant spiders, as you're moving on your way out of the room, spit their web upon you. And I think at that point, you're not gonna like this one. It's a strength check. And I think also with that, it's time for initiative. Nice initiative there, Quinn. And then Zeget. Nice. So many things. So much to keep track of. And there we go. Oh, gotta... There we go. There we go. So, Scribs, you're up first. Yes, let me double check, because you are restrained. So your speed is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Attack rolls you make have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. Well, that was the surprise, and then we start combat, so it becomes your turn. You, reacting faster than anybody else, are able to either make an attack should you desire, you can attack the web, or you can roll a strength check to burst your way out of it. Up to you. Sure. You're not sure, but get a shot as any, right? That hits, and that destroys the web. You are all freed. They're menacing clicky noises. You're able to move, what, 30 feet? Yep, 30. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can move to here. You would go before the spiders, yes. What? No. Yeah, is he... A drow drops from... Not from invisibility, but you definitely did not see him there before as he charges and slams towards you. Not into you, of course, because I rolled a 9, but towards you. Where do you think you're going? You will try. So let me reorganize this by descending. And then bink, bank. All right, looks like it is going to be your go. Yeah, Quinn messed up the web. You're good to go. Okie smoky. Whoosh. You're gonna mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so you're just gonna Naruto him. Max damage plus roll. So you get 4 plus 8, so 12. With another 8, so you hit him for 20, and then the 14 hits as well. 27. So you hit him for like a lot of damage. Just yeah, I was gonna say just every square is 5 feet. All right. And then done. Yeah, both are just kind of like, yeah, I'm with them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, they get a 30-foot move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it definitely catches up to Belthar. Oh, I don't like spiders. Okay, so then he... Oh, that's not his constitution, so he won't take that nat 1. He does still fail, though, on his constitution save against Poison. So he takes 14. That hurts a lot. As long as we don't keep doing this, probably. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And they just kind of keep going. Oh, right. They're, Okay. Yep, one of them recharged his web. And is gonna just kind of put that out. Wow. Okay. Range of 30. Target is restrained by webbing. Alright. Huh? Nobody did. So who wants to be a 1? 1, 2, or 3. Go ahead and pick your number. Quinn? Yep, Balthar gets webbed. Just... And... Sure. Let me look. Let me look. We typically do that every Friday. Last Friday, I couldn't get pizza dough from Walmart for like 2 weeks in a row of trying. Their delivery system sucks and doesn't suck. So I just went to Rosati's and bought pizza dough. It was $2 and... yeah. I would be too. Yeah, that's how it works. And, you know, if somebody who gave it to me was fine, I would be just, you know, at least the tiniest bit upset. Not usually. Not in the experiences that I have had with DeQuinton. Mr. In the winter sleeping with a window open. While I try to sleep on the floor and get harassed by a cat all night. What's up is, alright. So Quinn, Lucky, Boe, Balthar, Quinn. Okay. Well, you were, so I did something else. So then, from nowhere, another drow enters the fray, raises his hands in the air with, like, he just does not care. Verbal and somatic, so he is definitely spitting some arcane phrases and waving his hands about when magic missile darts, 4 of them, casting at level 2, burst forth from his hands. 2 darts striking Scribs. You take 5 force damage, 1 hitting Balthar, and 1 hitting Boe for 4 force damage. If only. There should be a monk that can do that. Like if there was a way, if you could reduce the damage to 0, you just absorb a key point. That could be something. You would think the Goku monks could do it. Well, I mean, that would, in theory, make them not necessarily the worst monk if they can just, like, deflect magic missiles left and right. Like, oh, what? I'm even immune to magic missiles? A whole 4. It was a single magic missile. They're supposed to all be targeted on one person to make them effective. What you saying there? Don't care nothing for her. What brings two humans and a half-elf here? So, following his turn, it is Scribs. This is him, by the way. And he is holding that staff. You can try to, but there is also a spider in the way. Gonna what? You're gonna shatter yourself? That doesn't sound like a good thing. I know, I was making a poop joke. Oh, wow. A 10-foot radius sphere focused on a point. Yeah, I mean, if you drop it here, it will hit the... Your range is 60 feet, so you could... I mean, you could put it here, and it would get... 5, 10. It would get a drow and 2 spiders, or... Here would get 3 spiders. Here. Yeah, yep, the spot right here will do it. It'll just miss the other spider and drow, but them's the breaks. Okay. Con save. What is the DC? 12? 12. Alright. Alright, so one spider fails it. And the spider just makes it. So roll damage on 19. I don't know. I didn't get that far. On a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Yes, so they all do take damage. Inorganic material like stone has disadvantage. Non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage. Would that in theory be, well, worn or carried, so your clothes don't take the damage. Otherwise this turns into I was trying to I was trying to think of what that anime is, that high school Romance of the Three Kingdoms one, where every single time they take the lightest damage, their clothes explode. There we go, Ikitosen. If it wasn't for that, that show would have been fine. Yep. Okay, so the dude takes almost 20. You take what, 9? 9.5. Round up would be 10. And you as well. It's only fair. I mean, it's a 0.5 anyways, which mathematically is a round up. So that makes sense. No, wait. That's... You're not at 10. You took 10. Yeah, as they I mean the spiders recoil and the drow covers his ears and you will not get away with that. Alright. So your move is like everyone else's, it's a grand 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can't get all the way through. He can get here, though. He can get pretty close. Yeah, pretty much. He's just giving you a look. It is Bowe. This is Bowe. Good to see you again. He takes the middle 2 shots. Alrighty, that definitely... You definitely feel the impact and the slight give punching him in the ribs with those 2 hits. Just walk away again. Bye. Nice knowing you. Oh yeah. Well, if you want to go ahead and take your move then, Quinn. I mean, it's not like you wouldn't have moved. Keep it in mind in the future. No, he didn't. Well, 2 more times. You tried for 4. Okay, so it's his turn then? Does he... That'd probably be the smartest thing? Yeah, he's going to attempt to break the web. Oh man, he just makes it. Wait, don't leave me. You know what? He's only going to move this far. No? It's going to move to here to help sort of defend the squishy wizard. Yeah, because he doesn't have his attack actions anymore, so then we get speeders. Speeders need to... Oh gosh. Slash roll 1d6. Oh? Oh. 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 Just fill up the hallway here, buddy. Gonna move up into range and attempt a bite on Belthar. That's a hit. Let's see. Does he make his con save this time? He does. So he only takes the 7 piercing. Which puts him at... Good. Wait, where are you going, spider? Yep. But he is going to move into range here and here and attempt to web Scribs. That is a hit. That beats your 20. Or 20 beats your AC, anyways. The other one is going to move to here. 20, 25, 30. Yeah, that puts it just in enough range to attempt to web Belthar. That does not beat his AC. So, one hits, one misses. There's all the webs spent. And then it'll end spider turns. We get to this spider, who is going to magic the missiles again. At second level, he's going to how to focus those. He is going to focus them all in on Belthar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, so it's 9, 14, 17 damage as he just gets pelted with them. Puff, 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 puff. What did I say? 14, 17? 17. And Belthar is looking in rough condition. He is no longer shining and polished. Yeah, he'll go there. Yeah. Let's see, here, I guess depending on where, let's focus in on here, 5, 10, 5. Yeah, that would get everybody. Okie dokie. Con saves. The spider fails. A spider succeeds. The other guy succeeds. Okay. So, top to bottom, they take 11. Ugh, he is not doing so hot himself. One spider succeeded. Probably the one that was farthest away from the blast radius would make the most sense. Which is unfortunately the one in your faces. As you wish. 6. Wow, that spider had full health. He takes full damage, which puts him very much injured. You take full damage, which actually kills you. So that's one spider down. And you take half damage, which is still not great for you. Lots of injury. And Boe's sitting at like whatever health you're at. I don't think you've been... No, you got touched by a magic missile. But there is still a spider to do its work. Okie dokie. Is that all you're gonna do, Quinn? Or are you gonna try to... You gonna boogie? You used your action, so you actually can't. So you cannot go anywhere. Alright. Let's see. Nope, wrong way. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to move up here. and attempt to smash our veteran. I guess in theory, yeah. So, I mean, if Quinn wants to take an opportunity attack, he can give it a shot. He is at disadvantage. He also doesn't have any weapons drawn. A solid 1 HP. Roll twice, take the worst number. And take the worst number. You don't even deal any bludgeoning damage anyways. Well, you don't hit, and even if you did hit, you probably would have done better throwing pine cones at him. But once he gets up there anyways, he does fail to hit Belthar. It is Bolin's turn. Alrighty. And that's good stuff. So 11, 16 damage total. All right. It is not doing well. Your first strike actually like bursts through its carapace and into its body. Pull back and strike again. It chitters at you, but does not go down. Flurry of bows. Hit for another 8. 8 is enough to take it down, as that time the arm bursts in once again, and this time the chittering stops and it collapses to the ground. You didn't need to. Yeah, you did not need to. Yeah. He is going to take a longsword swing at this and succeeds, killing it outright. Oh, no, that's not the one I was looking for. Crap. There we go. Yeah, so then just takes it through the torso, dropping it to the ground. And then comes back and... It is so funny. Okay, yeah, that one actually got it. So he misses with the longsword when he comes back to slash near you. Like, barely misses hitting Scribs with the longsword, trying to get the web, but then comes around with the short sword and manages to dice it up so that you are free, Scribs. That would be correct. Just deciding if he's going to move or not. What is his best move? Probably going to just go up here and be a menace so that nothing can really get positioned better. Yeah. But when the drow he sliced falls to the ground, it does revert to this before your eyes. It is spider turn. Which the web does recharge. It is in his face and going to try a bite attack, which does not succeed. He's able to get the swords in the way and block the pincers that come down. Alright. So, as the drow looks ready to do something, he seems to be preparing magic missiles once again. I don't know what you found so far in this cave, but you will not stop me from getting the Forge of Spells. No, that is not what I wanted. There we go. Drop that in there. It's going to cast it at second again. So then Belthar's in his face, so it's 1, 2, 4. Ow. Okay. So then he's going to use 2 darts on him and 2 darts on Scribs. Belthar is going to take 8, which, well, really rough him up, and Scribs is going to take 7 as magical darts cascade through the air, beating into both of you. Belthar looks really hurt, like he could fall over in at his own breath. After that, it is... Yes. You actually can't see him from where you're standing. With level 1, level 2. You actually get 4 darts, however it is you want to divide them up. That's only 2. You still get 2 more darts. So it's 5. Okay. So with the third dart, he actually goes down. I'm just guessing you're gonna hit the spider with the other. Yeah, just like the 2 hit him, and then like the 4th dart punches straight through him, and then the last one punches into that spider. Same thing as what Boe did, where he like it punches a hole into the spider itself, like it breaks out some of its eyes, but the spider itself does not appear to be dead. It is still clicking and clacking away. You're dead, you're not on that list anymore. You're dead, you're not on that list anymore. Okay. Here. Directly opposite one of your, or like here would work too. Yep, then it is Boe. All right. Uh, yeah, I mean it's at a whole 1 HP. Your first and last hits, yeah, your first and last hits managed to be able to get it, but you just kind of like you give it the JoJo. Or the Fist of the North Star. The art is just so gross it hurts my eyes. Yeah, everything around the area appears to be dead. As Belthar goes down to his knees and pointed the sword on the ground. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of that. I really didn't think we were gonna make it out of that. Uh, no, he does not have any magical items upon him. Oh, he has the staff. It is not magical. Well, I mean, you can detect magic. Anybody that can. You do find an iron key with a head shaped like an anvil. And you find a potion of healing. On them, no, but sorry, just looking around to. I he's wearing kind of like the same robes and whatnot. No. Right? Yeah, no. He's just natural. Au natural. Uh, so there is a table in the room, a wooden table. There is a sack on said table as you're looking around. It contains. Sorry, this doesn't divide up all that evenly. Or does it? It has 230 gold pieces, 15 platinum, 9 small gemstones that you would say are probably worth about 10 gold pieces, and a very nice dwarven ale mug made of hammered electrum that is worth about 100 gold pieces. That's a nice cup, but it's just a cup. I can sit pretty with that. Platinum. Electrum I've been ignoring. It gave you 190 here. I just turned it into gold pieces. Mm-hmm. You got me on that one. Oh, if Nesnar is captured alive and delivered to Sildar Hallwinter, both these people are now dead, or the Townmaster, not dead yet. In Phandalin, award the party double his XP value. If you didn't kill the drow and you turned him in, he was worth double XP. Could have been worth a whole 900. Oh, he only spoke Elvish and Undercommon. Those are the rings that you took off. Oh boy, right? 10. 75 each. Sure thing. How much was it? Two rings. 2. So you have 150 GP of rings on your fingers. Get going there, little Richard. Oh, you guys probably don't have the video chat things turned on. That's probably why I'm bouncing around in the little bottom corner there. You should turn it on. It looks great. It is a sight to behold. It'd be in the settings. You'd have to turn on receive video or whatever. Turn on the WebTC things. It's like way at the bottom of all of it. Let's see. I'll have it set up. Yeah. Okay. What now? Only 18? Well, he's at 19 HP because he's definitely going to use that healing. And were you guys going to have him use the potion of healing that you guys got? When? Yeah, but you guys also just found one on a dead drow. Hmm. Put you at less dead. I think sounds right. Weird. Seems like if I'm accessing your character, it like defaults to me or something. I reset your health, so. Da, da, da. Okay. And now, with everyone dead, what is the party going to do? Sure. Yep. You seem fairly distracted. Thinking about using that cup. That cup. Okay. Sure. Okay. Um, no, you don't find anything in particular. Um, there's still the gleaming emerald in the Dumathoin's eyes. There's a table that you found the sack on that is strewn with notes and maps showing the spider's efforts on having explored the mine. And yeah, that's everything you find around here. I mean, there's a bit of mapping of the area. I like how it doesn't tell me how much though, so I don't know what to tell you. I know what he's not found, so I know where he's not been. That's about it. It's a very intricate and interesting design. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, this is a magical item. Because it's a spell. There is no cantrip. It's a level 1 spell. Okay. So the statue is giving off aberration magic. And you can tell that this staff is magical. Abjuration? There you go. You would have to cast Identify. You can attune to it. You could. I think it's like an hour. Yeah. I don't think you have to attune to wands, actually. No, not necessarily. Let me see if I can find the spider staff in D&D Beyond. I can. Oh, there you go. It is in your inventory. I just want to note this is his second magical staff in this game. The first one he gave to a dragon. And you can cast some spells with it. No, you can cast Spider Climb or Web. Yeah, it has 10 charges. You can cast Spider Climb for 1 charge, which will allow you to basically walk along vertical surfaces and ceilings and whatnot, like a spider. Or you can cast Web, which is basically the same thing that the spiders were doing to you. Yep, and that's for 2 charges. And the thing has 10. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges each day at dusk. And again, if you use all the charges, and it has a 5% chance of breaking. Yep. But it's also a quarterstaff. Just imagine if you gave that to the to the monk. Just bipping and booping people for poison damage. I don't think it would. Like you have to click on the item itself. And then you can click on how many charges you've spent. Yeah. I'm gonna stand away over here and you guys tell me where we're going. Oh. Gonna Quinn just yeet it away. Oh, going down that way? Alright. Alright. Let me pull up the description of this area. Sure. Be nice to get some water. Water time to be alive. Okie dokie. Kind of, yeah. And you dragged a skeleton out of the water. Sure did. Yeah. So you guys are telling me I didn't have to wade through all that water? But these boots are going to be squishing for like a week. All right. Well, it's going on nightish. So, we going through this door here. Whoa. You just whoosh off into the distance. All right, so what are you gonna do? Okay. Roll investigation. Well, I mean, unless you're giving him a help action, which he just rolled, so you're kind of a little late on that. That's wrong I word. Don't worry, we'll be getting to that soon. Quinn claims to read a lot. So yeah, it is a... Come on, describe the stupid door to me. Just a door, but you do hear gruff voices on the other side speaking in Goblin. Anybody understands Goblin here? I don't think any of you do. You do. You hear goblinoid voices on the other side of the door talking about how hungry they are. Gruff voices, so probably not little goblins. I saw it on your page, you do. I was studying caves. There were a lot of goblins. I learned how to talk with them. Altered perceptions. All right. Well, I mean, should we? Can't we avoid them? If there's goblins in there, probably not there. Which cave? Or the spider cage room? This one? Okay. I mean, from the maps, I mean, you do know there's a room here, which is the one you guys were just outside of. There is... this way looks like it was previously a water path of some sort. There is note of some sort of 4G-like materials up that way. But more like traditional forage, or else he probably would have given up his search, having found it. And this up here leads to a tunnel. In fact, it probably has a name of some sort. Old stream bed. It notes that it is a short passage. There are signs that there might have been water there once before. That leads to an area over here, which is noted as a narrow ledge overlooking seething water with rhythmic booming being louder here. Maybe. Isn't this thing also called Wave Echo Cave? Alright. Which one? They used to look like a waterway of some sort. Yep. Gets a lot of them. You can do it 10 times. Hey, he succeeds this time. Can always roll a 1. Yes, but it will not look graceful. Well, that's you guys need to get down this area anyway. Yeah, it's only a 10, so didn't necessarily stick the landing, but did pretty well. Can I get perception? Yeah. Okay, yeah. It looks like they were digging around this area, but you guys don't see anything, and neither did they. You guys are going up here? It seems to lead off in such a way that you would have to go underwater. It would probably be a good idea. I mean, you're just looking for a 10 again. And Quinn's fine. How long does Spider Climb last? Oh, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't want to say. Concentration up to an hour. Scripps is Spider-Man now. Walking through caves. That's to be expected. Also, as a note, the ceiling in the area you guys just went through was only about 4 feet high. you were... Oh, if only you had that before. Believe me, you'd have wanted it. A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast. Nope. So of course there looks like to be something over here and over here. Any... I wish it told me. Puts that there, doesn't say anything about it. Just throw your torch down there. Eh. Hold up. Just making sure of like how to describe things when you guys get around this corner and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, that's actually it. That's fine. Okie smoky. Just shift over this way some. So you guys are gonna keep going around the bend here? Alright. So you make it to this area and there's some stairs leading on up. Gonna go? Boop. Yeah. So of course, up along this northern edge here is a little more rough-hewn, natural-looking sort of things, and then you have like these flat, definitely constructed walls. There's like a door here. Okay, roll me percept. Nope, no, not getting much of anything. Kind of hearing that whole, like, the cave itself and the blood rushing in the ears sort of thing. All right. Rolly. Oh, advantage. Well, you actually have advantage, but the door itself appears to be unlocked. There is faint evidence of damage to the door, very lightly around the edge itself, as though mostly things were done to it from the other side. But you don't really see anything on this side. There's no sign of noise on the other side of the door. What timing for that to go off? You're gonna open up the door? Get on the floor. Okay. You might actually say that, yes. This is a small room, perhaps a workspace of some sort. Looks like this was where items were maybe polished, lacquered, or finished. The room itself has been almost completely destroyed, however. What do you mean? Oh, like going in and checking the side that was hurt, because it's like this room. It was hit and burned and just like something was doing away with it. You'd like some ale. That's about all you find out. All right, yeah. Yeah, nothing other than what I've described. There's a door down here on the southern side. The southern side. In here, no, nothing of use. It is all like far beyond its ability to do anything. There are a few things that look like they might be approachable to touch, but then when you do, it just kind of crumbles to dust. Yeah. There's like nuclear shadowing on the wall of like tables and roll it. Yeah. You hear some yeah, you're not even in the room. I mean, based on what this room looks like, I can only imagine. Boop. Yep. So it looks like there's some double doors. Okay. So, you forgot your torch, buddy. Also, at this point, like once you guys are, if you're in walkable areas, Balthazar is just, or Belthar, he's got just both his swords out, his short sword and his long sword. He's just done with anything else that might happen in this place. So, as you gaze into the room here, what you see is a blast furnace, a mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel. You can vaguely see it off to the corner there. Dominate this large chainer. The furnace is cold and dark, but heaps of coal are piled nearby, along with carts full of unrefined ore. The water wheel sits in a 10-foot wide channel cut into the floor in a room. The channel is dry. Passages to the west, south, and east. You're in the one of them. And the empty channel exits to the north and the east. There are more than a dozen withered corpses scattered among the room. From what you can tell from here, it is slain dwarves and orcs still wearing remnants of their old armor. Remnants of their armor. As you enter the room, 3 of the bodies upon the floor stand up. I've made that joke more than enough times today. Well, you know, we have that book for the kids, Love You Forever, and it describes the same. Opening a door, crawling on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I maybe add that last part. Okay. Great. More undead. And I believe that means initiative. Don't worry, they're not fast. They're still faster than Quinn. Well, I mean, you got a 1, so that's the thing. Yep, that got entered right, but we got a 7. 7. Dare I? No. Okay. Battle time. It's morphin' time. Okay, so was as soon as you guys start entering the room, so stop. We'll assume Scribs went in first, and since he was the one that rolled investigation. Unless there's somewhere else you guys really, really, really want to be standing, but I'll assume this is fine. Good. So Belthar is going to step forward and with his longsword take his 2 strikes against the zombie. Oh. Well, what do you know? So that is hit and hit. And then he will take a shot with his short sword, as he is allowed to do. So that is a total of 12. Brain stop. I need you to function right now. 19 damage. As he steps forward and gives him 2 great old slashes with the longsword, and then stabs up through the torso with the short sword and pulls back. Just coagulated blood oozing from the zombie, slashes and new stab around its eyes, darkened, blood on the blades. It just moans and begins lifting its arms towards him. Seeming undeterred. However, we do move into zombie turn. So the one directly in front of him is going to make a slam against him, bringing its arms into his chest. However, he is able to interpose his arms and knock them aside. Speed of 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just able to get into range of Scribs. It is going to attempt to slam upon you with its arms. What is your AC, buddy? Take a whole 2 bludgeoning damage as as its arm and fist crash upon your clavicle. And then our friend over here, 5, 10, 15. I'll be nice. 20. Does get to make a smash against the armor of Belthar. And then we go to Boe. I like how they didn't add any dynamic lighting to this thingamahootsers here. So you essentially can just see through the bellows. Yeah, well, there's someone else in the room who wants to talk to y'all. That does hit. T5. I'm gonna have to roll to find out. Stupid zombies in their con saves, right? DC 5 plus damage. Take on. Okay, so that was 10. He succeeds. He stays up. It's like he goes to fall for a second, but just remains standing. That succeeds. Another 5. No, that time that does take him down. Yeah. Bones kind of scatter everywhere, bursting through the skin. Just collapses upon the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Well, unless there's something else you are doing. Okie dokie, Scribs. Alrighty. That hits 10 fire damage. Belthar kind of nudges you a little bit. Try radiant damage. They can't get up from that one. Is there anything else you tried to do? Okay. Belthar is going to step into this space here. Wait, no, it's 5, 10, 15. He's actually going to go over here and get flanking because he's smart like that. And then his first strike hits for 6. Lucky him, because that one would have missed. So it's 16. Oh, no, hold on. Sorry. That one. Alright. So he took 6 and then 10. So it's going to have to make a 15, which it does not. That one also goes down. Slashed to ribbons. Parts falling upon the floor. Splashing all over Scribs. Boe's new buddy is going to smash upon him with a wow. What a crit. What a crit. So you're going to take... And I rolled max damage on that one. That's 13 damage as its fist just kind of finds you in the solar plexus somehow. I don't know what it is. I always seem to roll crits at the wrong moment. There was that time that I almost killed Josh at full health with a bugbear. You're unconscious, I believe. Oh, that one, yeah. Well, there was that. Romaine lettuce is down. Yeah, romaine lettuce is down. Ookie smoky. Yes. Actually, technically, he goes before the zombies, but we'll leave him where he is. This boy. My goodness, what is he going to do? Because this may be rough. That's a flame skull. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. Why can it do these things? I'll probably go here, and then... I think so. I mean, that's where it was. I don't even think I had to move for that. Okay. Right? Is that 15, 20? Yeah, that's 20 across. 20-foot radius sphere. Hold Alt for that. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's like that. Oh my goodness, that is massive. Well, I'm gonna need everybody to make a dex save. Including the zombie, so there's that. Okay, what's the save on that crap? Be nice if he told me what the save was. DC 13, okay. Everybody probably succeeds. Nope. Nope, he doesn't. Okay. Shkabam! So 26 damage hits the field. So that'll be Bowe and Scribs taking 13, and the zombie. Nine left. And you take the brunt of the 26, which puts you at a whole 2 there. Okay. So in the center of that big O circle, a streak... I should have left that on the screen. There, I'll just move this in case I need it again. A streak of green light hits the center, and then just a huge green explosion radiates out from it as he casts Fireball. Yeah. So then, is Bowe? So I need a death saving throw. Okay. Scribs. Okay. Well, you are no longer making death saves. That's the thing. I see. Okay. That seems way better than it probably could be. Huh. Okay, yeah, cool. So spare the dying and movement. We're gonna finish up your movement because you can still, like, you can finish running out of the cavern if you want to. Well, the thing is, you get to do your whole movement. So you've used 5 feet. You can still use your other 25 feet if you want. And you don't know how many times he can do it. And that's why Fireball is so good. Let's see. It is his turn. 5, 10, 15. He is going to grab you. There's a move speed of 30, so he can move another 7 feet. So he can get you guys both up here. Technically moving out of the zombies. Attack of opportunity range, which it is going to attempt to take, but of course rolled low enough that it did not hit. But you're not immediately in the zombies area. Why is it out of work? Okay, there we go. Flamescule is up first. It is going to cust. What's the range on that? 60 feet. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Sure. That's gonna be fun. It's going to cast Flaming Sphere here. And that'll do it for him. So yeah. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in this space. Green, of course, like the flame skull itself. And that'll be its turn. Then it's stupid me. The zombie's turn again. Who is going to go up here and oh wow. That flame skull. Zombie boy is going to try to attack him. Fails miserably. It is your turn, but you're stable and unconscious. However, I think you automatically failed dex saves, right? So you'll be damaged by the fire. Well, you don't make it this turn. It's not going to do enough damage to kill you, though. So it just... not in this instance because you were stabilized, so this just puts you back at unstable and dying. So then it's Scribs. Roll it. Nice, that hits. Not a lot of damage though. Not a lot of damage, but that does hit. You know, burns off any loose threads that were on him. Anything else? Gonna book it. Okay. So, being his turn, is going to No, I don't want the zombie too. It's going to pick you up, and then 5, 10, 15 is about as far as he can get. Which unfortunately puts us back at the flame skills turn. Is... Mm-hmm. Bright Flame Sphere can move as a bonus action. Oh, that is just cruel. So it can move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25. So Scribs. You get hit for 10 fire damage. And then Belthar gets not hit for 11 fire damage. And then the Flame Sphere is going to boof into him for... It's just... yeah. Make a saving throw against the fire damage. Okay, so then he has to save a doodle. Which he fails. Well, not you, Belthar. So he takes 7, which also puts him down. Silly Flame Sphere. Yeah, that's the wipe. Because the Flame Skull is just gonna incinerate you guys. And actually, now that you've left the room, the zombie doesn't care about you. Well, that is unfortunate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put quite the enemy here. That's okay. If you guys would have gone to the other room, there's a spectator in there. So I'm sure that would have ended well too. Yeah, at this point, Wave Echo Cave is like full of some terrible stuff. There's a wraith of an old wizard. There's a room full of skeletons. There's another room of ghouls. 2 rooms of ghouls. Way more than you guys encountered before. There's the spectator, but he has a lot of like cool stuff in that room. Yeah, there's this with the zombies, some bugbears. You guys actually were at the Forge of Spells. But this and the spectator were holding Nesnar back from being able to get to them. Do what he wanted. And with that,